Look, vlog, shit, start. You're right, how you doing? I almost tripped myself up then. Vinyl of the day! It's not actually the vinyl of the day, this is a,
second one of the day.
third, technically. So, look, it's my dad. Hi! That's it, lever it over and then drop there, use the flickety switch. Flickety switch. We had a bit of trouble with...
The first one, that's a reggae album.
Yeah, where is it? So now they're getting copyright strikes, but I'll go away and tell the story.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
That was this one.
Right, first album of the day was
A reggae album.
yeah, it was like, so he says it's a Scars of the Future. Before, I haven't told you I'm time travelling yet. That comes in a minute. Because I went to the past. And I figured, well, crap, if I'm making a thing of time travel, I might as well come back and just quickly correct myself for being a bit of a muppet. Excuse our ignorance. It was a Frankie Paul single. Single. Not an album.
45.
Single. Right. It's a random reggae album, and I thought I'd fuck the stylus on a little turntable. So thankfully I had some spares, so I changed it. This thing was skipping like mad. In fairness, it is scratched to ever-loving soddery. So technically, first vinyl of the day, or first record of the day, was here.
Second one's Eric Clapton.
The second one was Eric Clapton, which I'm just going to put away. Should I go pop this on the side?
Yeah. And the third one was my cheap album that I got.
Oh, hang on. So this will be the third album of the day. Actually, there you go. Wow. Third album of the day. Led Zeppelin. There you go. You like that. And this is the. This was technically album one of the day. I mean, because this was the first one we played from start to finish. Even this had a few skips in it, but yeah, it's all good. So we're having a bit of a vinyl day whilst I hang out with Inky while she's off the work. However, I'm now about to do a bit of time travelling into yesterday's vlog. Read some chit chat with the Martin. So time travel.
Stop. Why he's pointing the camera? It's because I've got a yellow hoodie on. So, I just realised madness, isn't it? Baggy trousers.
You silly bugger. I'll take you on a cup of tea.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Right.
Streaming a bit, right?
Yes, we are supposed to be streaming in a yeah.
Have all the food.
Excellent. Chinese? No?
Yes, Chinese.
Okay.
Exactly what you asked for.
Thank you. Right, now. I should have had a much more interesting day than I have. I've spent a large chunk of it with me wifey, because that's what I do. We listen to more of the records. I was heartbroken. We listened to a load of stuff, and then we got up to Metal Hammer's Best of British Steel, and I popped on the part of the record that, you know, got me into music. Sabbath's Clerical Conspiracy. We went through the first track, and then the Sabbath kicks in, and Nicky says, "Oh, you look like you're going back to, you know, being a kid." And I was. it felt so amazing. That song to this day, Clerical Conspiracy by Sabbath from Dreamweaver. Fucking amazing. However, the record player started skipping and I was like, no! And I was like, nope, we're not listening to any more fucking records today. Turn this shit off. I had enough of this. So more gardening, more life, and then stuff. My children, one of them, had a poop-tastic day at school. It was grand. I had to go in and drag one of them out. And then, you know, stuff and all that. And then I got a message! And this is where my day was supposed to be amazingly exciting, but it wasn't. I got a message from my nan. My nan was home. And she wanted to see me. And so, I went to my nan's. And I got some pictures of my nan's bird. His name's Nelson. He's the devil. He didn't recognise me at first. He was actually like chirping at me, and because I went up to the cage and started talking to him and that. And it's been a long time since I've seen old Nelson. He's looking really good for a bird that's like 40 years old.
Is he 40 years old?
Yeah, he's like 40 goddamn years old. He's an old bird. He's looking good. Alright? Looking good. But then I was like, I'm gonna take the piss and stick my finger in the cage.
Did you used to do that when you were a kid?
No, God no. Nelson was like the head pecker from hell. Like if Nelson didn't like you, you bled a lot. He would dive bomb people that he didn't like. Even my Uncle Sean. And my Uncle Sean's the Birdman. Nelson was like, you know what, I don't fucking like you. The only person Nelson likes is my nan. That's it. Nelson only likes Nanny. Everyone else, you're dead. So, but he didn't get me. He wanted to, but he was too blind and I was too fast. So I was like, yeah, you ain't getting me, mate, Pip. And then I pulled out the camera. And then he tried to get the camera. I was like, no, Nelson, no. Admittedly, I wish I had a telly so I could compress the background a bit and blow out the bars, but I didn't. I didn't actually think about it. I should have actually probably moved further back from the cage. Or was I have to get close to? I can't remember now. But either way, got Pedro Nelson. You've already seen it, I think. He's a cute wee bird. Anyway, I was supposed to go down to Nan's to help her sort out her computer, and so I basically gone and checked over one of her laptops because she was worried she'd need a new laptop. Nope. She was worried she needed a new PC. In my opinion, no. But she could do with some upgrades. And so I'm now looking into either sourcing her a new computer, not new, because my nan's computer's like an old dual-core Athlon. Like ancient Vista Athlon. I set that up for her when I was a kid. That might have actually been over 12 years ago. Long old time ago. Like Windows 7 weren't a thing yet. Vista was still shipping on most computers. That is an old machine. My nan literally only uses it to send emails. Send emails and occasionally Skype call people. But I said I can either upgrade this and because she wants Windows 10 on it. I said I can either upgrade this or I can get you a whole new machine that'll just blow this thing out of the water for pennies, basically. So we did that. We had a bit of a catch up because I haven't spoken to my nan. It turns out I probably haven't spoken to nan in about a year. And I got my nan to swear. It was great. My nan doesn't. She does. She's a lovely dear, my nan. Inky wanted a Polaroid of my nan so that we could do a give nan a picture of me and her together for Christmas. But because my nan has spent all day out, she decided she'd come home and just relax. She was rocking around in her dressing gown. And she said, I'm not letting my grandkids see a picture of me in my dressing gown. Because it was like, come on, Mum was the one pressing for the picture, to be fair. And she's like, in so many words, I'm not fucking letting my great grandkids see me in a dressing gown. We were like, whoa! When Nan swears, you don't push anymore. And I go, just tell them it's your witch's or wizard robe. They ain't gonna know any different. So she chuckles and no, it was alright, Ted. That was alright. I spent a couple hours around Nan's. We had a chat, we had a bit of a catch up. bless her, she's still got a picture of me as a little dot, and she's got pictures of me, Inky, and baby William in the living room. She was quite shocked when she realised that my mum is over 50, and that you and I, Inky, have been together for over it's 12 years March, isn't it?
Yeah.
She was a bit like, oh my god. That was kind of neat. Like I said, I could have vlogged there, but I didn't feel it was necessary, to be honest. So I just didn't. But yeah, it was good to see her. I'll try and sort out something computer wise over the next couple of days. She's going to be really busy over the next week anyway, so I doubt I'll see her between now and next week or week after. And it'll only take me about an hour to sort out her computer. Bless her, she just wants it sorted, and I was like, well, I'll get it sorted, it's not a problem. She's like, oh, I'll pay you for it. I said, what are you paying me for? It's just an old computer, it's not a big deal, because it's something to bloody do, doesn't it? Yeah, so someone in. It was nice just to hang out, have a chat, have a bit of a catch up. Nan says I've got the life perspective of an old man. And then Mum mentioned about my brain scans and that, and how I'm pretty screwed internally. My groove was, I was basically saying to Nan, like, I don't really care about what goes on in my life, Nan. I'm effectively done at this point. I've got everything I want. I've done nearly everything I want to do. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. Now I just want to get everything ready for my wife and my children and my spaniel. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm satisfied. And she said, but that's how I am with life, but I'm, she's, as old as Nan is. And I said, yeah, I know. But then Mum obviously tells her about the nerve damage and stuff. And it's just like, it's not, I don't care. I'm done. If I get past 40, I'll be surprised. She was worried about many a thing, my Nan, and I said, that's nothing, honestly, it's nothing. It's no big deal. And I show her some pictures of the kids, and she's asked us I have to get a picture of me, you and the boys. And there's something else I have to do as well, and my brain is just completely gone, but doing some stuff for my Nan. And then, come on, took Daniel out, but shit. Spin round, because I'm doing this one take, I can't be asked. I'm going to be making some cold brew coffee. So I picked up, I'm trying to get out of my tea and all that issue, so I bought some Buffalo Soldier and Misty Morning Marley coffee, only because it was one of the first ones listed. It's pre-ground and it's dark, and I'm going to start putting it in. So I've already got one in here, so you can see what that is there, and the brand, and basically just literally just put the coffee grounds in a little, in the mesh in there, then fill it with water, give it a shake, and then leave it for a day or so. And then you've got lovely, lovely, lovely cold brew coffee that you can do what the hell ever you want with. Because whilst I've cut out most of the sugar, and I have cut out a lot of the caffeine, so I started drinking Coke again, and I was like, no, I'm going to fall back into that trap. I want the caffeine. But then when I started drinking, I was drinking...
That's like you like coffee though, didn't
yeah, I was drinking instant coffee, but then I was drinking maybe 10, 20 cups of black coffee, buzzing my nuts off, and then being like, well, hang on a minute, this is even worse. Like I'm gonna overdo it on caffeine. So if I do cold brew, then I have to limit myself, because I've only got, because it takes 24 hours to make, or about anywhere between the instructions that come with the bottle say 8. But I've never known anywhere to prepare cold brew coffee in 8 hours. It's usually well, let's say 8 for them. I'd say about 20. For a good dark blend cold brew, you're talking about 20 hours. Maybe push 15 if you want it quick, but it takes time, so it's going to be a way for me to limit how much caffeine I'm consuming. I have made it a bit strong. So I'm going to start doing that. But me and Inky are now about to have a romantic meal for 2. Chinese, because I love me some Asian. And then we're going to live stream The Sims, because balls to it. I'm going to sit and listen to some Sepultura for no reason. That's it. That's the day. Sorry, like I said, I could have made an adventurous vlog, but I haven't. You know what, Inky? I don't think my nan has actually spent any time with the boys other than that time we took them round to hers that day. I think she might have seen them once or twice. Maybe she might have seen them here. Briefly, very briefly. Or she might have been here when the boys weren't here, but... Bless. Anyway. Heading off. Oh, shit, I forgot. Big news! Heidi's had a baby. Congratulations, Heidi, cousin Heidi. She was pregnant during cousin Billy's wedding. Good job, you've had a spud. Super happy, fun times. Welcome to hell. Just don't be outnumbered. Don't be outnumbered. I'm glad she's had it actually, because she's had the little spud. I think it's a little girl. I don't know. I haven't asked any questions. So congratulations. Just because she was so worried about having the wee kitty. So can't go fucking wrong. You can't go wrong. And they don't come with instruction manuals either. So as long as you don't kill them, they're fine. There you go. So I hope you're well, and I'll see you all with a bit of luck tomorrow. They adapt. They adapt. They do. I mean, I've got two and they're not dead yet. They're fucking great. I'm the shit one.